Okay. Going to have to... take the stream, take the link. I gotta update people. I'm probably gonna stream maybe for an hour. This is gonna be kind of a short stream. But I'll repeat this when more people join. I'm gonna draw until I finish this, basically. Like, stream until I finish this drawing. Yeah! Oh no. I didn't mean to click on Chrome. Don't open Chrome. Anyways. And people have been drawing Hornet on Twitter with all different outfits, so I got inspired to draw Hornet wearing traditional like Chinese hanfu, but it's more like wuxia, so it's kind of more fantasy like than anything. Not fantasy, it's martial arts. But no, I guess it's called like Xantha or something like that, or I can't remember the word exactly. Hello, Buttercubic. Yeah, sorry, my Silk Song streams, I like do not talk. It's because I have to lock in, so I'm gonna try and probably I might not stream it just because it kills my computer. And I want to stream it, I really want to, but it's like kind of difficult when my computer is just butt, and then I think my stream like lags all the time, and then and also it just like I just don't talk a lot, and I don't think that's really good if I'm not gonna be talking a lot um in the stream. So yeah. No, I didn't mean to click on Chrome. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, it's right next to my art program, the browser, and it just like kills my like frames and stuff like that. To turn on my fan, so in my room, so in the in the room I'm in, so I can stream, because I'm streaming on a bed, and my computer is just like kind of cringe. No, I didn't want you to open, bro. Okay, I'm moving my Chrome so I don't accidentally click on it again, because it kills my frames. Anyways, how? Oh my goodness, I'm seeing the warning signs already. How is everyone? Hello. How are you, Buttercubic? I hope you're doing good today. I'm pretty much just like obsessing over silly little bugs right now. I literally cannot think about anything else other than this game at the moment. And I haven't really gotten too far in the game. I'd say I'm around Act 2 still. I know I've seen some people complain like, "Oh my god, the game is so hard." Or people saying like, "Oh my god, people are complaining that the game is so hard." That is literally the controversy right now. Or it's like, "This game is too cheap." It's like, guys, chill, you don't have to complain about everything. You could just enjoy something. Um but yeah, that's what I've been seeing. Um, People talking about Silk Song, and it's like, just please just enjoy, like enjoy something. Like I mean, it's hard. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm having a blast though, like playing something pretty hard. It's actually kind of fun, and I know for a lot of folks, like, you kind of don't want to really play games that are hard, but you also have to remind yourself. Clicks on Chrome, we all hear, and it is an explosion. Yeah, basically. Hi Cookie, how are you? But I'm just talking about like Silksong and like the controversy that like that's not even a controversy. It's literally just people complaining about it being hard, and then people complaining about the people playing it and it being hard. Like, y'all, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. If it's a hard game, then it's a hard game. You guys like not every game is for everyone too, and I think people have to kind of remind themselves that like if it's hard, okay, then it may take you a little bit longer to like learn the game. Also, the game just came out like 2 weeks ago, and everyone's like tripping about like Silksong right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I probably have like 30, almost 40 hours in the game. Um, and I'll be honest, like I'm still on that learning curve where I'm still like trying to learn how to parkour efficiently, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Well, to be fair, I did switch to the Reaper crest, so it does make it a little bit easier, but I've been trying to get better at like switching crests and this and that. But you also like don't have to play the game and like I know some people are like, "Oh, well, you're just playing like the crest that you use is like just you're just playing Hollow Knight. Why aren't you using the other crest?" Is like, guys, like let people just figure out the game. It just came out. Like, it's kind of ridiculous actually. I just think it's a little silly and how everybody's like policing everybody or like judging every other person, and or like the price is too cheap, this and that, and like it's to me, as a person who's like wanting to be a game developer and make games. I think it's honestly good that it did shake up the game industry. I think it's good that it's shaking up the game industry. And I know like if you're an indie, there's a difference between independent standards and like AAA standards, because this should really raise alarms for AAA games and not really indie standards, because I feel like a lot of indie games are already like priced like $15 to $20, maybe like even more depending on like the person or team size and stuff. But also like I don't think there should be too much of a worry. Oh, me when the hard game that is famously hard has a sequel and the sequel is hard. Yeah, exactly. And also like to think about it, like I don't play a lot of video games often, but like I'm not even a gamer, guys. I casually enjoy games. But the thing is, like, you'll get good at something if you play it for very long. I think the thing is, a lot of people, like, they don't think they're, like, if they're not good at it immediately, they will just give up. And this can be said about like anything really, like any skill, any this or that. Um and I think it's like for video games too. Like I notice some people who are like, I'm not good at this, so then they just like give up. I mean, I think the thing that's going for me right now is that I'm like super autistic about like Silk Song right now. Like this is what my fixation decided to latch onto. So I'm here now, and now I have like almost like 40 hours in the game, and that's not bad. Like that's to be fair, like actually I think one of my coworkers has almost 100% of the game already, but to be fair, like I also have to remind myself that I'm also, when I get home, I'm either drawing or I'm playing the game. So I'm not really like I'm doing like multiple different things, and or I'm at work. So like I can't play the game if I'm at work. Um so it's like I know there's some people who are like, "Oh my goodness, like not no many people are getting past act 2." And it's like, what if people just want to take their time and play the game? Hollow Knight fandom has a big superiority complex. Like, dude, I paid $20 to let me play this game how I want. Yeah, exactly. This is the same with the Minecraft fandom too. It's like people get really pissy if you play like survival with like keep inventory on or like peaceful mode. It's like, let people play how they want to play. Like, do just seriously, I honestly play with keep inventory on because I like to build stuff all the time. And it's really frustrating when you lose all your stuff. And a lot of times I just want to play with friends and just have a good time. And it's like, and I know it's like you can have a, I know some people can argue that you have a good time losing all their stuff. But I'm going to be honest, like, I don't really care what you say. Like, just like let people have fun. Like, I don't know why people have such a superiority complex over other people. Like, oh, you're not playing it the way I play this game, so obviously you're not good at playing games, or you shouldn't be playing this game. And it's kind of just ridiculous to me, like the attitude that people have. Like, this is such a non-issue to me. It's such a non-issue. You guys can just enjoy stuff. Just enjoy stuff. It's fine. It's okay. Like, yeah. And then to the people who are complaining about the game being hard, honestly, I know so many people are just like skill issue. And honestly, I'm kind of in the same, like I feel the same, but that's just because I played Hollow Knight. So it's like part of me is like, if you want my little brother, so I'm gonna sidetrack for a second. My little brother asked if he should play Silk Song, if he should get Silk Song, and I said, hey, it's really hard, but I think you should play, like, if you want to get into it, sure, but if you'd rather, you can get but if you want something that might be a little easier, get into Hollow Knight. Both games are hard in my opinion, but it's just the what learning curve you want to get into. I do think Hollow Knight is a little bit easier when it comes to like the learning curve. But Silksong, I'm pretty much learning at the same rate as I did when it came to Hollow Knight, and it's in about like the 40 hours mark where I kind of start getting a hang of the game and I start doing all the crazy parkour. Because funny enough, I found a clip of the Path of Pain, and it's crazy because I remember also going through the Path of Pain too, and it's kind of crazy to think that I was able to do that, because like if I were to pick up Hollow Knight again, I'd also have to have the same learning curve again, because it's been maybe like 3 years since I played this game. Yeah, no, it's been like 2-3 years since I played Hollow Knight, because I picked it up when I was in college, and then I put it back down because I had to, focus on my studies. I had to focus on my work. So, and don't get me wrong, I would love to play the game more, but I still haven't even beat the Radiance boss, but I would love to be able to, as well as like make it through the Coliseum, the boss rushes and stuff. But it's just like I got busy and life happens, and yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying Silk Song. I can kindly comprehend you again. Oh no, my stream skipping frames. I'm sorry. Okay, it doesn't help that the tutorial of Silk Song literally is, you've played Hollow Knight, you know the deal. Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, Silksong is definitely a game that was made for Hollow Knight fans, and I know that there's a lot of new people picking up Silksong because of the hype around it, and I'm gonna be honest, like Silksong is definitely like a love letter to like Hollow Knight fans, because it's definitely a game of passion. The game itself is a game made from like pure passion from the team. So like I really genuinely like I enjoy the game knowing this too, and don't get me wrong, like I've been absolutely bamboozled butt blasted by one of the bosses that it took me like 3 hours. And then ever since that boss, I have only had to take maybe at most an hour for other bosses. So and it's the moth one. It's that one. It's that moth one that had actually got nerfed, I think. Um and it got nerfed after I beat it. So, and am I mad about that? No, I'm just indifferent about it. I'm just like, well, I'm glad it's gonna be easier if I were to do a rerun or something like that, or whatever. Because, but in all honesty, though, because it took me so long, I think it might be a lot easier for me to get him, because it's kind of the same thing in how I feel about the Soul Master or something like that in Hollow Knight, where it's, that sorcerer guy, the big chunky sorcerer guy. That's one of the first few bosses that you kind of you go at or something like that. Well, the first big notable bosses that I remember like going against, and that one put me through the ringer a bit. Um, and I hated the run back. The run back for that one was kind of awful for me. Because of all the little sorcerers and stuff that you had to beat up as well. So it was just like, and I know some people are complaining about the run back in this game. It is not that bad as some. Oh, hello, welcome to the stream. It isn't as bad as, I'm still stuck in the god home and on Hollow Knight. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, bosses always feel easier on the second run. Yeah, it's just because you recognize and this and that. So, but it really is just like learning. It's a learning curve. It's just learning to play the game. So, and I think I don't honestly like. I don't really know. I know it's like video game journalists who are like tweaking about this game, and it's like I don't really have anything to say. Like y'all just gotta like I would say put in more hours. Like you can't just expect to sit down, play the game, and then finish it. It's definitely one of the it's definitely one of those games where you kind of have to sit down and you kind of have to crank hours out. So I mean, I don't really I don't know. Maybe I'm just like not like as empathetic as other folks about this when it comes to the drama or controversy around the game. I just think it's a little silly that people are complaining like I mean, I was also talking with my coworkers who are also playing the game, and we were all just like, yeah, we just think it's silly that people are complaining about a sequel that's hard to a game that's already hard. So it's like and with my knowledge and research within like more behind the scenes of the game, it kind of makes sense to why the game is hard too. So I don't really blame like people who are like, well, I know it's like just get good, but it really is just keep going at it. Keep like if it doesn't work the first time, try it 20 more times and then it's gonna work. Like that's what I've kind of learned with this game. Like or give up and then go back later when you have more experience. So like for example, I know the ant area in Silksong is just very hard for some people. Actually for a lot of people. I went through, I did 2 boss rushes, and then the third one I was like, I can't do this anymore. So then I left the area. I left the area, and then I plan to come back soon. I just got I just got a new skill where it's like not the wall cling, but you can throw out your needle and catch up to the needle. And I plan to maybe go back to the ant place because I do want to finish that last like mob rush area. I'm calling it mob rushes because that's they this is kind of, it's not like a boss level, but it's just a lot of, it's like, I guess it's like arena or coliseum is what people call it, but for me it feels better to say mob rush because that's kind of what it is. The run back is practicing. It's helping you with the boss. It's teaching the mechanics of the boss in subtle ways. Keep slamming your head against the wall, either pass out or leave or get through the wall. Yeah, basically. That's kind of what it's like. That really is honestly like that really is the motto for this game at this point. And it's funny because I beat a boss that took my partner maybe like 10 plus tries, and then for me it only took like 3 tries, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it was kind of funny because like all the bosses I've been having to deal with, I've been struggling really hard with.
until that one boss, and then it was just like, what? and then and then I think I sat down before I had to go to work too. I just sit down. I sat down on one of the to finish one of the bosses before work too, actually, and I got him, and then also two other mob rush rooms too after that boss, and it was kind of the craziest feeling ever. And I did it like 2 hours before work, and I was like, oh my gosh, I explored a whole new area. I finished a boss, and two mob rush rooms, and I was like, dang, I feel kind of crazy. Like, that felt crazy. But to be honest, the adrenaline before work kind of hits hard, because it's like, there's a more sense of urgency, and I think if you decide to sit down and play a game right before work, the urgency definitely kicks in, because you're like, I need to get this done before I leave. So, and it kind of helps with like locking in, I'd say, for myself. I'm drawing Hornet in traditional Chinese wear right now, by the way, and I'm using like little accessories, or putting her rosary necklaces and stuff on the side of the skirt. So we would do some head accessories, but I'm not really feeling it right now. Anyways. Gives more insect. I don't know what else to talk about, like, relating to Hollow Knight or Silk Song, other than that is what I know. And I know the other one was like people complaining about the price and stuff. And one of the things you can kind of have to like remind yourself is that these game developers can afford to put something out that is much cheaper too, because of their first game being a hit. And then the second thing, and it's like, I don't know why people are so upset that it is cheap, like not as expensive as other games. It's like, we're literally, do not complain when we're in an economy that is literally killing us right now. Like it's kind of insane to me that people are just like tweaking about it, and especially in an economy like this, that it's too cheap. Oh, I'm so glad you like the way that this looks so far. Yippee! Yeah, no, people are complaining, it's too cheap. Hello? Like, what? Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? I don't really get it, so. It's just, I think it's just odd to me, maybe I'm just, like, confused. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to react, really. Like, I just think it's like, let people price the way they want to, like, especially indie devs, they can afford to price their games cheaper, just because, like, you are your own marketing team, unless you hire like a marketing team. But most of the time, a lot of game devs are kind of just like doing their own marketing. So, and that's something you kind of have to think about. It's like they're kind of just doing their own marketing. So, you know, what I'm trying to say here is I'm losing my train of thought as I'm coloring Hornet. Yay! Yippee! Yay! Because this red is looking fire, but also it's low-key reminding me of the Mulan remake, so I'm not liking it as much anymore. But we're not gonna talk about the Mulan remake. Oh god, oh my god. I trust I was not thinking of the Mulan remake when I was designing this Hanfu. It just happens that Hornet has, if you want me to pay $40 for the game, you can buy it twice, I guess. Yeah, like, just buy it for yourself and then buy it for a friend. So, like, and I was honestly like about to like buy it for like one of my coworkers. Is like, I went to play Hollow Knight, and it's like, here, let me drop money on you. let me, hey, let me just drop some money for you. Hold on, I need a light source. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm not shading properly. Don't do what I'm doing, guys. Um. Well, I think that's fine actually. Okay. So I want my light source to be, well, we'll say like right here. There's the light source. All right, whatever. Okay. Yeah, now it doesn't really make sense that I colored Hornet's eyes like this. So let me do this real quick. Well, we're gonna reverse it instead. I know I should like actually use like shading techniques and stuff like that, but I'm just like, I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Lazy. So bugs, I guess. Whoa, aren't bugs cool, guys? Aren't bugs cool? Bugs are so cool. Bugs are the best. Bugs are so rad. Bugs. Obviously, I can't think of anything to talk about as I'm like low key locking in for a second. Locking in, guys. Lock in. And then we're gonna do that. Like, I think that's fine. Yes, that's fine. That's whatever. It's okay. It's whatever. And then and what if there's any other characters you guys want me, want to see in like wuxia or like traditional Chinese wear? I'm more specifically doing wuxia because it's like martial arts and stuff, and I feel like it probably fits a little bit more for the genre, I guess. There are snails that have hairy shells. That's so sick, actually. Yo, when snails are snailing. I did think about doing some like lanternfly designs or something. They're incredibly invasive, depending on where you live, but lanternfly invasive freak. Yay! I have a full 9-hour shift on Sunday. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, I not be online. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm excited because I have work tonight. I close and then I come home. And then tomorrow I don't have work, so I plan to work on commissions tomorrow. As well as like any old artwork that I have to do. And then trying to think. Yeah, so that's tomorrow's goal. I guess today is just like whatever I'm doing here. I was gonna work on more like free artwork that I promised, but I'll finish that later tonight when I get back from work. So that's the goal for tonight. Talking about this feels like I'm talking about my grocery list to you guys in public, but it's whatever. I'm just gonna say what my to-do list is. Hello Delta, welcome to this stream. Oh, goodbye. It's a hello and goodbye. But yeah. Anyways, Hornet. I guess I could try and draw Night next. But I kind of want to stick to just Silksong characters. The next characters I do want to draw are the cog work dancers and the Green Prince, because I've kind of it's kind of grabbed onto my little brain for like fixation a little bit, and I do want to draw other NPCs too. But those the shape language on of the cogwork dancer and the green prince just caught my brain in a different way. It just hits different, and I can't explain it. So, and it's not like I care too much about the character. I'm just like, wow, you just got like crazy character design, and your green is nice, and the colors used for these characters are so delicious. Um, and I do think there are other characters in Silksong that have also kind of caught my attention like that. I do like, oh, there's this one like enemy that like you come across, I think in or something like Greymore or something like that, and it's like these little scissor guys, and I'm like, wow, I love your little hat, and I love the little the comedically large scissors, even though they're kind of a pain in the butt when you first kind of have to fight them, but they're pretty sick to me, honestly. um so those are some characters that I'm like, wow, I also like the centipede enemies. The designs in this game are honestly incredible, is what I'm gonna say, and something that I'm really stoked about is just seeing what new designs there are for like the different insects and stuff and the characters when I'm playing the game. So that's something I look forward to. Um and yippee, because some and anyways, I'm trying to think what else I need to do. Let's get this. We'll look at this color here. We'll use this here, and then we're gonna color the. Oh, I colored the band. I didn't mean to do that. She's like a Hornet's like an elderly lady or something. Oh my goodness. Woman. I like that there are so many characters in here that are actually like ladies and stuff like that, and I'm like, yay, women, yippee. It's really, I'm really excited. I'm really stoked because like I don't know what to say. The Forge daughter, crazy. She's also massive, and I love that. I like the I like that they'll just be like, yes, this character is a girly pop, and the character design just goes crazy. It goes hard because the characters are all insects, and I like that that they are like girly pops. And I know this is kind of just random, but it's kind of refreshing to see like feminine characters. Do you want me to stay in chat, or would you rather I call? Right now, like if I were to be on call, it would be really hard for people to hear you on this stream because my computer is ass. Sorry. I would totally be on call, but right now it's I may prefer you to stay on chat just because the if I were to stream and be on call, it just wouldn't. I don't think my computer likes that, as in it can't handle my browser and the stream at the same time. Like computer starts exploding a little bit. But I appreciate you like asking and stuff about that. Um Darn. We're gonna do that. Maybe I'll give her some. I'm trying to think of what we'll do. Silver accents and stuff for the character design. Yeah, we'll do silver for her her bands and stuff. I would love to talk though. Maybe if I like finish the drawing and then I do actually have to do some driving. Like I have to drive my family members around and stuff like that. So I don't know how long I'll be able to be on a call if after the stream, but I would totally be down for a call if I. It depends on how quickly I finish this drawing too. So I end the stream when I finish this drawing. I did want to stream just because like I wanted to yap and stuff to y'all. So yeah. Thank you for understanding. Oof. When oogly boo, when characters are oogly boo. For real. I'm just okay, so what I want to do here. Oh yeah, my dad's getting into Stranger Things. Since there's gonna be a new season that's gonna come out soon, I think. I don't know. I forgot when it's gonna come out, but I know it's gonna come out like this year, or maybe is it next year? I don't. One of the years. I know some people like complain about it being like falling off and stuff like that. I think first season will always be peak. But like I'm not mad at the series. I think I used to be mad at the series, but I'm kind of just rewatching like season 4. Yeah, season 4. And all I'm thinking is, yeah, they lost the plot, but you know what? I'm still here for it. Whatever. Am I gonna be as excited or hyped as like other series that have been running strong or something like that? Probably not, but I like to watch it passively. It's kind of one of the few shows where it's like, well, you watched this long, so now you're here for the long run. So, you know, you might as well see what happens next. That's like how I feel if if and when you know Steven Universe knockoff like Lars of the Stars come out, because I know they announced that and I'm super stoked about that, of course. Would I like to see more? I know so many people are talking about like watching original IPs and stuff, but something that I kind of think about a little bit is like it's easier for people to get back into something that they recognize rather than get into something that's new. And that's okay, and that's okay too. Like I'm kind of coming to the realization that that's fine. Like it's whatever. Would it be cool if people did get into like new stuff? Yeah, it would be cool, but I'm not gonna be too mad at people for not like getting back into stuff, getting into new things. But you know, that's just kind of my opinion there. Silver is a good choice because of the silk and stuff. Yeah. Grabbing the needle color. Gonna get the needle. Gonna get the needle here. The needle. Yippee! You know, good news is that they're red. Yeah. Hornet red. Yippee! Yeah. I don't, there's a lot of I haven't noted, but I've been seeing videos that are recommended to me about people to like. So when they talk about like video games and stuff, they're always I'm so glad to see like when I do see praise for Silksong, I'm like yippee. But then people will go out of their way to bash like AAA games and then say like, well, the AAA games are failing because they're woke, and I'm like, okay, you're praising Silksong for not being woke, like. When there's a lot of women, there's canonical gay characters in here. There's like, what are you talking about? Like, hello? Not woke? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just had to like say that just because like I think it's kind of crazy to me that people are just saying like, oh, this game is like or oh, no, it's not this game, but they'll say like AAA games are woke. That's why they're getting they're so cringe. They're so bad because they're woke. And it's like I don't know if you're like playing the same game as me. I don't think. Well, obviously this person didn't beat several quest lines or challenges. Obviously this person is not paying attention to the games that they're playing. So I think it's just kind of ridiculous, honestly. A lot of it is just like people being like extra silly. Like you don't have to be this silly, bro. You don't have to be this cringe. But whatever, I guess is whatever. I think I want to do yes, I like this. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh no, I didn't mean to color the background like that. Uh-oh, no. Alright, so then we're gonna make the silver, and then the beads are gonna be the rosaries. So I gotta pull up a reference of rosaries real quick in a second. Me when I lose all my rosaries for the millionth time in this game. Yeah. Silk Song silly. Oh yeah. Maybe it's just a skill issue, but I don't really have that much with like issue when it comes to the parkour. Like the only time issues I have with parkour is when I have to like rechange my controller. Not my controller, I meant my re keybind because I have to like make sure certain keys are more accessible for me when I'm like trying to do like quick jumping and stuff like that, or like grabbing the wall, etc. But that's just because like my computer is butt, so not really a skill issue. But and I've been watching clips of people and it's like they'll just die. They allow gay people and women with bugs, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Gay people? I guess. Gay people. Gay bugs? Bugs gay? Bugs are gay. What a conspiracy theory here. Bugs bay bugs. Gay bugs. Bugs gay. Oh yeah. That people definitely have issues with the gay bugs. Like yeah, it's interesting to see people just kind of complain about stuff. I know there's a person who got. I watched a video of somebody who got really mad at Silksong because they were like they're overshadowing my favorite video games, and it's like, you know, people can enjoy multiple video games at once, right? Like you don't have to only have one favorite video game that you play. That people like people play multiple games. Like they don't just play one game. Like unlike myself, who's silly and gets very fixated on things, I only play one game. But I'm like the exception. Most people play multiple games. And I like, even myself, like I forget that people play multiple games. Like whenever Grayson will be like hopping on a game or something, my partner, by the way, and then he'll be like playing a different game that's not Silksong, and I'm like, wait, you're not playing Silk? He's like, sorry, I'm playing a different game. I'm like, no, you're literally doing normal things. When I'm playing, and I'm like, I'm playing a game. People are like, what game? I'm like, oh, it's, you know what game it is. It's Silksong. There's only one game that I play. Okay. They put the damn Radiant radiance in the water that makes bugs gay. Yes, exactly. No, you have to have only play one game at a time. That's the rule. Yeah, that's like how people are acting right now. They're literally acting like you only have to play one game. Um, and it's kind of ridiculous. Like no, you can play multiple games. Like you can make multiple games. Like I don't know. I just think it's silly. But yeah. I think I can do some like details on here. I'm trying to not spend too much time like working on this, but um let's do like some webs or something. Well, actually we'll do webs on here. And we'll make them the darker color because it'll actually pop out more probably. Weird. I've plenty of people who like DM me who are like, Lou, is this how I draw Hanfu? It's like, and all I'll say is like, yeah, sure, or a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I think I get it though. You don't want to be messing up and stuff, but I'm not like the Hanfu expert. I just do a bunch of research. And honestly, for this, I looked up wuxia outfits on Pinterest and I went off that. Um and a lot of the outfits are from like websites like Hanfu Story or New Hanfu, and those are very good, reliable like websites, like stores to where you can buy your Hanfus and things like that. So, um, I think like just kind of doing your own research. The reason why I'm drawing this in the first place, though, is actually because I saw another artist, a Korean artist, drawing Hornet in Korean traditional clothing, and I was like, "Well, that's so cool. I want to do that, but with like with Chinese clothing because I'm Chinese." So, and I thought that was so cool. And I'm doing that right now, and I'm having a blast. So, just I think this should become a trend. Y'all should just draw your favorite in your like home country or your culture's like traditional like clothing. That's what you should do, definitely. Um because I'm seeing people draw like Hornet and Lolita, Adidas, Adidas. I want to draw a Hornet in Adidas too, like the Adidas shoes, the Adidas pants, and it's kind of ironic because I actually work as like a person who folds clothes, makes sure clothes are like in order, and I put clothes back up on up in the store. So that's what I'm doing right now for my job. And I often handle Adidas clothes. So, Adidas. Yippee! But yeah, here's Hornet in my style. I hope you guys like this. Like and subscribe or don't. I actually do not care. No, actually don't subscribe. Unsubscribe. Unsub. Unfollow, unlike, dislike, um and then spit at my cat or something. I don't know. I'm joking. Please don't do any of that, guys. I'm joking. Please. I'm being silly. Please. Please don't do that. Please don't leave me. I'm getting in like a moment where I'm just like in a trance where I'm like, okay, let me add 20 more million details before I can leave and do anything else. But I must finish this Hornet drawing, this Hornet detailing right now. So, yeah. I still have yet to color in the rosaries. This is a skill issue right here. This is my issue right here that I can't. Whoa. Whoa. I don't have any pictures of like rosaries. I know they're like the red and stuff, so maybe I'll do like a maroon color. And then just like maybe I'm gonna look it up, guys. Hope and pray my computer doesn't combust. So no, blocked. Actually, I'm blocking you. But I get the critique of Silksong announced it really abruptly and left under indies to reschedule releases. I do understand that critique. I honestly, but I'll also say even if they gave like a 2 months, maybe a 2 months notice might have been the best. But even if they did a 1 month notice, I still think people would complain. So I'm just gonna say that. Rosaries Silk Song. Let me look this up. Yep. Yeah, so they're just red. I didn't really have to look them up to know this, but I guess I did. Whatever. Okay. We're gonna give it a little bit of shine. Adidas. Adidas. Sha. Bruh. I just I'm actually kind of glad that they don't have her like shouting all the time. Because I think in the like old beta they had her like shouting and stuff. Like how you get in the regular base game, and I know the reason why. The reason why she like characters shout or scream in the bosses and stuff is more for like audio cues for people. When it comes to like fighting enemies, which is honestly like a genius thing. For like just video game design in general. But for this game, having her more so grunt and stuff is obviously it's less distracting, but it also, it's it helps with like focus and the feel of the game. So that's why I remember I watched a video that was like, why isn't she like saying like "sha" or this or that? Like, it's because of video game design as well as just like the it could be very distracting for players too. Though it would be interesting if they did have like an option where you could like enable her like shouting like her battle cries. So, um all right. I think I'm done. Maybe I'll add like some shine to like the claws, the hands and feetsies. Whoa, whoa, where? Okay. And then there's like so actually there are other lights that I could be introducing, such as like the bounce back light, but and I know that like helps with like feel, but my feeling of work always goes towards like the more 2D aspect um for how I want my work to feel, but you know. All right. So let's color line work now. I don't really feel like doing too much, so we're just gonna kind of go with something more simple for coloring line work this time. We're just gonna focus on not really the dark areas, but more so like areas like this, which is fine. That's fine. Yeah. And same with the Hanfu. We're gonna do the skirt here. Oh, you guys know what I just forgot to color? I forgot to color these like little like knives here, and I knew I was forgetting to color something, but it's right in front of me. How can I be this silly? Whoa. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god, my computer is dying. Let me put the charger in. And I'm also feeling like having my bubble tea now. So let me mix it up real quick and then yeah, uh-oh. Now that I plugged it in, I don't think my computer is liking this much. So we're gonna just like color that in, and then I'm gonna make myself some ramen because I have to go to work soon. Not right now, but eventually I'll have to go to work, and I like to vegetate a little bit. So it's just and when I say work, I do like part-time job. I don't have like full-time job, guys. It's hard out here, okay? It's hard out here. I'm really happy with how this is turning out, actually. I'm like really excited because like whenever for some reason my stream art just doesn't feel like I'm just not a big fan of like my art when I'm doing a stream of it, but for some reason this kind of hits differently, but it might be because of the line work being in a different opacity, giving it like more depth to the texture. It's I'm trying something out here for this, and I changed the opacity just very slightly just to give it a little bit more depth. And it's not bad. It's not bad. I just think I'll be done eventually. I'm gonna be like, let me do like 2 million more edits. So I hope you guys are enjoying like my process. I know you guys didn't get to see me work on the sketch or the concept. I did have to go through a few sketches before coming to this initial sketch to where I am now with like finishing line work and stuff. But yeah, it is whatever. Let's get the maroon color for the Hanfu here. I'm actually using the same color red that I used to color her cloak. So no, she's like an ancient warrior. I mean, she is an ancient woman warrior, so it's not like it changed anything. Old. Like the Hollow Knight. Maybe I should draw the Hollow Knight. I don't think I have drawn the Hollow Knight, like, genuinely. I'm noticing one of my coloring errors right now, so let me, like, fix that. Okay, there we go. And then we'll color the silver parts here. Oh no, my computer is not liking this. Okay, after I will definitely have to like end the stream soon, but I'm gonna try and end it when I'm like done with this drawing here. Oh no. I can feel my computer like losing itself as we sit here. Oh no. Alright. Well, we had a good run, guys. We had a good run. Now it's lagging. You guys probably aren't seeing it on your side, but it's pretty bad for me right now. yeah, I think this is it. I think we're good because if my computer can't handle it anymore, then that's it. Roll credits. We're done for. Um, yeah, I think we may be done for. Unfortunately, I think we're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Anyways, so I think this is a good stopping place. Anyways, I'll be posting the finished drawing on my Twitter account and my Instagram probably tomorrow. I'll post it on Insta, but I'll post it immediately on Twitter probably. But yeah, so that's the finished drawing. Hope you guys like this. I have to end my stream or my computer's gonna combust. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. Yeah, it's not looking good on my end. You guys aren't seeing the stream look, but it's really bad. But I really appreciate you guys hopping on if you have, and thanks Cookie for being my number one yapper, my number one my number one bestie here in the chat. I will probably join Discord if you want to talk, or not, because I probably have to drive my family members around, and then go to work cooked. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for talking with me, y'all, and I'll see you next time, whenever that is.